Morning, guys. I am up and running late today. It is a Monday morning and just feeling it this morning. Making some scrambled eggs. We have a baby chick that showed up with our chicken that was missing for a while. And so I'm cooking up some scrambled eggs because I'm not going to go buy chick food for a baby that I don't know is going to make it. I can't catch mom is the problem. I would put mom and baby in a spot together, but just doesn't want to happen. So hopefully she's still out there. If not, the chickens can eat these scrambled eggs. No big deal. So I'm going to get them scrambled and then I'll bring them food, and I'll probably see if I can get some of that, if we have any of the pig food that's left over that's really fine ground. I could probably mix that in a little bit with that and be fine for the baby chick. Make sure your brother's inside. Yeah. Let's go see. Yes, and there he is, sneaking out. Okay, let's do morning chores together. Here you go, Millie Millie. There you go, Millie Millie. Totally eat out of the boys. Yeah. Sorry it's so dark in here, but come on, Kurt. I know. Come on, babies. There we go. There we go, boys. There we go. Okay, now let's get Mrs. Pigglesworth's food. I don't know if you can see her. She's out there waiting. You might have to give her a shot. I think she has an ear infection. Gets 2 scoops, which is 6 pounds of food, which I can totally lift. So that works out. 16% protein. And she is good. Uh-oh. Miss Millie got out. Miss Millie, what are you doing? You want to be outside for a while? Okay. She does this every once in a while. And then she'll go back in by night. So. Good morning, Mrs. Pigglesworth. We have made a decision on Mrs. Pigglesworth. She is not staying. Just because of the very fact, I think she has a little bit of an ear infection. You guys see that? She's acting like a dog that has an ear infection. Yeah. I'm going to ask Chris to give her a little bit of antibiotic. Yeah. Oh, sweetie, I'm sorry you have an ear infection. I'm sorry, Mrs. Pigglesworth. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, baby girl. Oh. She's really hungry because she's not on all-you-can-eat rations. We don't care if she loses a little bit of weight before we process her. That's fine. Looks like she has plenty of water. And I'll talk to Chris about giving her a shot. She should be pretty easy. She'll hold still for that. So I could probably do it myself. I just need to know the dosage. So, I gotta go get those chickens fed. I'll bring you along for that. We'll take a glimpse of the garden. I have been doing a lot of weeding. I find that being on my hands and knees in that position for weeding really kind of stretches my back out, and it actually feels fine. So weeding works really good for my sciatica. Probably doesn't work for everybody, but it works for me. So I'm happy about that. Get some chicken food, add that to the bottom of my bowl. Or my bowl. This is all fowl food because we have a duck. Okay. I'll put that food on top. That's for the baby chicken or mom. And we're going to sprinkle some of this. So nice. These little things come in so handy for tying up tomatoes. And there's a couple right here. And I have some tomatoes to tie up. So see how that's finely ground? It is pig food, but I can totally put some of that on top of there for that baby chicken mom. So, okay, let's go feed. Okay, you can see there that baby's getting something to eat. And with mama. Mama's taking the pieces and kind of breaking them down for her. And then you see the baby eat, and it's so cute, guys. She's taking such good care. I just hope the baby survives and it's not a rooster because we need more chickens. So, she won't let me get close, and I'm not gonna battle that. I'm just gonna let her be. I'm happy to have a broody chicken. She's looking beautiful. Yeah. Okay, back to work. I gotta get these guys some fresh water. What we have here is I was tying up some tomatoes really quick. Oops. The first one I've seen. And nice little hornworm. Here you go, chickens. Oop. Yep, and there she goes. She's loving it. There's some fresh water for everybody. And that hornworm is already gone. Why we're not keeping Mrs. The reason is because I have a really bad back. Chris has a really bad back. And it's not economical for us to keep a mother that whole time and be doing those extra chores. It's not the feeding her, it's the moving her. And we wouldn't want to raise really pigs any other way, like keeping them stationary. One of the problems about keeping a pig stationary on heavy bedding, it's a wonderful idea if you're in an area where you can get wood chips for free. We have to pay for our wood chips. We pay, and not a whole lot, but it's getting a truck, getting all of that stuff to get the wood chips over here. Nobody delivers way out here in Ruralville. So that's one of the things you want to think about when you're looking for a homestead, is that those kind of things aren't going to come for free anymore. So it's a lot of work. Moving her every 2 to 3 weeks. We would probably move her once a month because we would make her paddock big enough out of 2-wire. She is an excellent mom. If somebody wanted her and spoke very quickly, we'd probably sell her to them, but we just can't. We can't deal with it anymore. Chris and I, again, have a very bad back. I have a bulged disc that is being healed. Hopefully, as long as the surgery works. The surgery, it was more of a procedure than a surgery. They injected my back with my bulged disc steroids. And so that's the problem, guys, is we just need to narrow things down. Now, I also have an aging mother-in-law that's living with us. So I have a lot of those chores coming up, and my mother is in some failing health as well. And so I don't want to be bogged down with animals that aren't easy to hand off to somebody else for chores if I have to run to Oregon where we used to live. And because her health is in bad shape. So that's another reason. So that's what we've decided. And it was a hard decision because everybody loves her. And so, but she is a farm animal, guys. That's the problem with naming your farm animals, is that when you have to get rid of them, that's just the way it is. So that's our story, and that's our problems. So it's going to be a very hard day when she does get on the trailer. We think she will get on the trailer if the food's in the front and all of that. So Chris is working on a processing day. So anyways, we'll see you guys next time here on Hedgehog's Homestead. God bless. Bye.